We start this quarter's video with a quiz question. Who is Intel's biggest customer?
I would say Dell.
Probably Dell or IBM.
Dell.
I'll go out on a limb. Samsung, perhaps?
Dell?
HP.
Dell.
So, you, out there in the audience, what's the answer?
Intel's biggest customer is the channel.
It's the channel. Which may well lead you to a question of your own. What is the channel? The channel is a robust distribution network that sells Intel products to thousands of small and medium-sized systems manufacturers worldwide. You tend to hear much more about Intel's large customers like Dell, HP and IBM. They're known as original equipment manufacturers, or OEMs. Intel sells them products directly and they sell completed systems to end users. In the channel, Intel sells its products to a distributor. These distributors then sell those products on to integrators, known in different regions as Intel product dealers, Intel product integrators, genuine Intel dealers and Intel Premier providers. They build them into systems and deliver them to end users. These integrators buy processors and motherboards that are specially packaged by Intel's reseller products group for use in the channel. Intel's distribution network allows it to reach almost 150,000 integrators in over 100 countries. In fact, for the rest of this video, we'll be scrolling the names of some of those cities at the bottom of your screen. The ability for Intel to reach tens of thousands of these small integrators all over the planet is just one of the reasons why the channel is so important to Intel. Larry Shoup explains more.
The channel has seen dramatic growth over the past 10 years. Integrators in Intel's channel now contribute about 1/4 of Intel's overall revenue. The channel also plays an important role in helping to make new markets. For example, the channel seeded growth in China, now a multi-billion-dollar market for Intel. Most often, the big OEMs like Dell or IBM are not the first PC makers to enter a new city or country. So in emerging markets, small integrators are critical to developing wider demand for new technology. Small integrators, like this one in Peru, assemble and sell 10 or 20 PCs a week, seeding this new market for the future. But business doesn't just come from low-cost PC platforms. Some channel integrators sell complex server systems or other highly specialized installations. For instance, a channel integrator in California, USA, built this Itanium processor-based supercomputer for the Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory. SINCO, an integrator in Brazil, uses Intel Xeon and Intel Itanium processors to build servers for data centers and e-commerce, workstations for video editing and computer animation. As demand in these emerging market countries increases, these smaller integrators are joined by the bigger PC makers. The channel continues to compete alongside the OEMs, selling to a wide customer base by offering local support and service. I'm Larry Shoup.
I'm Krista Vasquez. Building, maintaining, and growing the channel is a major effort for Intel. The Reseller Channel Organization, or RCO, is charged with supporting this effort. RCO has offices and employees all over the world and works closely with distributors and integrators to help them grow their businesses. Intel educates the channel with business, technical, and sales training via special roadshow events. Intel Sales also assists distributors and resellers with co-marketing funds to help promote products, generate demand for new technology, and build the Intel brand.
This system comes with a 3-year warranty.
This takes the form of advertising or other marketing that promotes Intel alongside the channel partners brand.
In every city or in every country, we cater a little bit to the local culture. So we don't do PC event with a huge dragon in Brazil. No. We can't do that. It is only for China, as an example. In India, we'll use an elephant, which is true. We do use an elephant. In Brazil, we use an igloo. So the concept is the same, but we twist it to the local culture.
In India, along with elephants, Intel delivers technology training to commuters traveling on a specially fitted train. The igloo? In Brazil and Argentina, people are invited to experience a 3D technology show inside an inflatable igloo.
Bem-vindos à experiência Intel Inside.
In the U.S., the channel focuses heavily on e-tailers that sell Intel's products online, and in Nigeria, Intel reaches new customers with a PC party. This ability to operate on a worldwide scale while maintaining a localized approach has been key to Intel's success with the channel. Intel also helps integrators with other components needed to build a finished PC. Intel engineers work closely with case manufacturers and memory vendors to ensure availability of new products that work with Intel's latest processors, motherboards, and other technologies. This makes Intel's latest technologies broadly available quickly. I'm Krista Vasquez.
The channel is a growth engine for Intel, and learning from its successes and experiences in China, Intel intends to accelerate that growth in 2004 with the Turbo program. According to IDC, this year's worldwide market for PCs is less than 200 million units, yet the world's population is 6.5 billion people. This means a huge growth opportunity, particularly in emerging markets. Intel plans to tap this opportunity by growing its channel businesses into new countries and new cities around the world. In 2004, Intel will add presence in 33 new countries. Leda Valdivieso is Intel Peru's first employee. The Lima office opens in July, just a few kilometers away from the CompuPlaza Integrator Mall, selling Intel-based PCs. But most of Peru's 5 million internet users surf the web at cybercafes called cabinas. Intel is working with the cybercafes here and all around the world, so they provide better quality of service and higher performance. A better experience for users means more interest in technology, making them more likely to buy Intel products in the future. Brazil is a more mature market, with a large Intel office and a well-established Intel presence. Alongside the usual computer malls are companies like Computer Show. They advertise heavily in local newspapers and sell about 1,000 computers a quarter over the phone.
The channel is 90% of the revenue that we generate in Latin America. It allows us to reach every single country at a very local level. It is our growth opportunity for this collection of countries.
The channel is active in 17 Latin American countries. Around the world, the channel plans to be in 1,200 cities in 121 countries by the end of the year. Today, Intel sells over 50 million desktop and server processors through the channel each year. And about 2/3 of all Intel server boards are sold through the channel, a business growing at 25% a year. Another source of growth, as well as desktops and servers, channel customers are increasingly demanding mobile products, reflecting the ever-widening availability of wireless networks.
My team works directly with the Taiwan notebook manufacturers to develop barebone notebooks. Now these are notebooks that you can configure with processor, memory, hard drive, such that these resellers and integrators in the channel can configure them for their customer needs. Now we're expecting this will double our mobile channel sales in 2004.
Intel is also increasing sales of flash memory through distributors and will sell digital home products through the channel in 2005. Intel's goal is to double business in the channel over the next several years, making it an ever more important part of Intel's business. So Paul, we just watched a video on the channel. What's your perspective on Intel's channel business?
I'm excited about the channel growth going forward. It's helped us during the recession the last few years, and it allows us to take our products and our brand into new countries around the world. In fact, while the video was running, we sold over 1,000 microprocessors and 100 motherboards through the channel in that short time period.
So moving back to the mainstream business, what's your perspective on the Q2 results, and what do you think the outlook is like for the second half of the year?
Well, the second quarter we made our numbers, but it wasn't at all elegant. We brute forced our way through a number of product issues, delivery issues with our customers, a number of lines down over the course of the quarter, and it really was not exactly what we would look at as terms of operation excellence. In the second half of this year, we need to really focus on taking advantage of all the resources we put in place the last few quarters as we grew headcount across the company, and now focus on execution, making sure that every product schedule's done right, every product comes out right the first time, that we meet our customer commitments right as we commit them, and that all of our programs do exactly as we plan. If we do this, I'm very confident we have a good chance at a very strong second half.